it better to always smash a girl first night or to get to know her and build a bond, travel, etc.?
Never smash the first night. Are you
If Leonardo DiCaprio is a 7-life bad, how does he pull so hard and so successful in life?
Because he's maxed out on good looks, network and status, finance, game, because he's an actor, he can act romantic. Like, it's like overpowered. It's mystical too. That 7 is like Leonardo DiCaprio is a heartthrob for men. Like, if you guys and me were in the movie theater watching Inception, we almost cry for the dude. That's a actor, you know?
I'm struggling. This is the longest I've not nutted. There's no differences, but I'm angry and horny all the time.
It'll go away. It'll go away. But here's your issue: is you're thinking about it. If you're doing no nut and you have nothing to do all day, all you're gonna do is think about nutting, right? If you're running a business and you got shit to do, nutting isn't the priority at all, right? And look, you don't have to do it. It's just, remember when I said, guys, in a couple of weeks I'm gonna look healthier? No nut makes you look younger,
Nikki's
healthier,
Hitler Reborn
better.
donated $5.
Whoa.
Do you buy into Taoistic sex practices where they spread life force energy from seminal fluid to the root chakra up to the crown using controlled ejaculation, or is it all bullshit?
No, the Bible is about fleshology as well as the
Fate
zodiac, as well as a
$5.
real story about
Can
Christ.
you drop his... My message cut off, but I wingmanned my boys and gave them some tips. I bagged a 25-year-old white brunette Mormon baddie and will convert her to Christ.
Fat chance. By the way, Mormons are the biggest. Like, when I say a girl is a big hoe and you guys go, not mine, it's because there's no pressure. Wait till you break up with her and she loses her mind. She's gonna be a, and then you're gonna be like, where did that come from? Did I do that to her? No, it was suppressed. It was like, yeah. Anyways, basically, to answer your question about why my dating advice works, is because I never studied, like, let's be honest, if I just studied people, I think I was, how come you only notice Sneeko, Norway, these guys acting like Zherka when they're getting girls? Because it's 100% proven, if you don't want to pay $23, you don't want to pay for my course, you just close your eyes and say, what would Zherka say? You just copy paste me, not in my hyper form, but my like my middle game, where I'm kind of like talking like this. But I'm telling you, dude, I've never seen an influencer that knows me get worse with women. They see what I do, they copy it, they don't even realize they're copying me, and I never became good with women, or maybe I was because people in my city told me, but I was never good with women because I just consumed, like, you know how I say I watched people for 5 years? I don't think that's what made me good with women, because it never made me explain it. What made me explain being good with women is streaming, is watching myself being good with women. When I'd rewatch my own content, I used to wonder why I spent hours a day, sometimes 7 hours a day watching my own content, even at 100 viewers. And because to me, it's like, I don't care if I'm making that laugh, but I want to know why she was laughing. When I got a few years to study my own riz, I found out that I just hit the lottery, dude. All of my bad habits that make me a weirdo, women love it. So I just hit the lottery, and then I got to test it in nightclubs, because, you know, I can't stop being myself. Like, even if you have millions of dollars, I have to call you like, I can't just diplomatically shake hands. I gotta be like an outlaw in my head. When I rewatched it, I was like, all of my bad habits, my rudeness, all that behavior, women love it. And that's when I realized, oh shit, all I have to do is explain my behavior. And so when I mixed what I'm doing intentionally with what I just do because I'm Zherka, that is data IQ. That is perfect example of, I would call it perfect game, because if you have game that works for you, then date IQ is just plan B if she's acting like a bitch. You just turn into Zherka if she's having a plan B is perfect. It's like when I'm being a sweetheart and it's not working and I flip the script. I always have a plan B just because I always want to look like, oh, I'm experienced with women. Because, you know, they can sniff it out. Oh, this guy's not experienced with women. This guy's a right?
Sincerely Fate donated $5. The Crusader Discord sound like a place with 0 poor people. Is that a good reason to join?
I mean, yeah, they have money, but I don't think that's what we talk about that much. Because, like, for example, would it hurt you being direct and dismissive with your boss? No. So when I teach dating, this stuff works in the business world too. But you have to have some identity as well, right? You can't just be a nobody. But yeah, to answer your question, when Norway is winning the girls over, that they kind of like look away from heel Mike and stuff, it's when he's channeling that Zherka energy. Just go rewatch that stuff. Or maybe we should react to some of it and I'll upload it on the website. But if I wish I had time to, like, if I reacted to how many streamers are, I could expose people and be an asshole. Because there's so many influencers who will text me before they go live with women. And I know what the text is about, and I have never leaked them. And then when I see them live, they sound like me, and I'm like, I know what they're doing. And obviously they want it. It's not that they don't want to promote my shit. It's that they don't want to be like, oh, I'm copying Zherka. That's a little cringe. But yeah, I get it. But check it out. I'm copying someone too. Right? Like, Zherka is this archetype. I don't even know. Like, I've been exposed that it's all real. It's all me. But I channel Zherka when I pick up women. I don't channel this guy. You know, it's like Peter Parker. And then when I'm talking to a girl, I'm Zherka. You know what I mean by that? So it's just like, yeah. Anyways. The point I'm trying to make about Aiden Ross having status, network, money, looks, but he's not the older brother archetype to Demi. He's not an authoritative nothing. That's why when she's kind of picking on him on stream and challenging him, he has to repeat, no, stop, no, I don't want you to vape, no. How women respond to repetition is they turn into hyenas that they think you're a beta male. And I repeat myself too, you know, I do that too, but not as much as Zoomers. The Zoomers are on some shit, right? You say no once, she gotta cut that out. Because I'll tell you this, when she says no, you definitely stop. Even if she's joking, you check, huh? And that's really bad programming. That's why you see me with women on my YouTube channel, and they'd be like, no, John, don't touch me. I'm like, you, and I'll poke them right there. Break the law. It's just harassment. And everyone on the table goes, whoa. Like, he's willing to go that far to be the weirdo influencer, and they always love it, that I will never let them win, right? I'm not saying you should go that far, but I'm saying that's what the psyche is, that she's poking to see if you're beta, and yeah. Like, women poke to see your beta, and then you try and show them your alpha. So a lot of times, have you seen clips of girls saying, I like a guy's voice a lot. What do you like in a guy? I like their voice. Instinctively, the guy will change his voice talking to the girl. And she picks up on the cringe. Go watch any YouTube video like that. It's very... I'm not thinking of an example. I've seen it a million times. And that's the opposite of what you want to do. Right? What you have to do is push in her face that you're her older brother. So when they go, I don't like a nerdy voice. I go, really? How about if I was rubbing my teeth like that? I push into what they don't like, just to remind them I am the authoritarian. I'm not Aiden Ross. And I was Aiden Ross, like 21. Yeah, I made all of his mistakes at that age. But I'll tell you this, man. Man, women have been so good to me, bro. And I still don't trust them. So the fact that she's seen with a dude that's fucked, after she got from 300 viewers to, what was she at today? 15,000? Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here. That's evil,
Yuz
man.
Beats donated $5. How comes you're a Catholic when Ethiopia Orthodox has the oldest Bible in Christian civilization? They also have the Ark of the Covenant that Italy tried to steal but failed. The Bible they use is older than any in Europe and includes the Book of
I don't give a bro. It's been a year of you guys trying to get me to leave Catholicism. Go off. I'm the most stubborn channel ever. You think you're ever gonna convert me? Even if I was wrong, I would stick to it. I would go to hell just to be nothing like you guys. I've done the research.
Donated $5. How do I stop gambling after hitting
I don't
10K jackpot and losing it all in one night?
I don't know. I've never gambled. I think I gambled like twice.
I donated $5. How are you so witty? What's the key to keeping a convo going, and also how do you plan on reviving and collabing again?
The key to keeping the convo going is the conversation has to be the state of play only. So check this out. This is a perfect example.
Nick Fish donated $5. Do you have any podcast or IRL streams coming up?
Yeah, that whole tour. Yo, check this out. If you watch me with women, you don't gotta pay on my website. You can just YouTube this shit. It's all the one thing No Red Pill channel does. It's all state of play. So Myron's serious, Sneeko's half serious, half. Mine is all state of play. When they're giggling, hee 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 hee, John, hee 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 hee. At the peak of their giggling, I flip it hot and cold, and I become violent. So I make I tell them hee hee till they're a little schoolgirl. When I see the feminine is this high, I go, give me your phone and don't text the dude. And that's how I get away with it.
Zherka, I fumbled my crush months ago. I used to have nipples facing away, but I bought into the people on YouTube that say stare in her eyes, but I'm glad I found your shit. They say eye contact builds intimacy. Can
eye contact and romance only builds intimacy when she's your girlfriend. It's never built intimacy with someone that you're trying to make your girlfriend, because their dream is a casual first hookup, so they have the least amount of guilt. That's why guys like me, when I'm taking off their lingerie and they're laughing, they love it. Oh dude, I just Zherka, like why did I do that? That's what you want. It's a casual, very casual, to limit that agony of I'm a whore. I'm a whore, just Zherka. Right? That's when girls say like, oh, I f***ed up, I f***ed Zherka. They always say, how was it? Like, he's actually very funny. He's like making jokes as he's undressing me, and that's exactly what they want. Now, when they're your girlfriend, are you making jokes undressing her? Hell no. You're looking in the eye, bro. You can do the romance, the flowers when it's your, because she gets insecure that she's not. But the scariest thing you can do is bring intimacy, eye contact, and hyper eye contact and romance. The scariest thing you can do is bring that before you're the bitch's boyfriend. And the scariest part where you're gonna f*** up is you're gonna bring up the conversation. So what are we? Are you my girlfriend? And she's gonna be so turned off. That's why she needs to keep saying, John, what are we? John, what are we? And I'm like this. You're my. And she laughs. It's always casual, always until she's crying. When she's crying, she's like, am I your girlfriend or not? I go, holy, she's so perfect, right? But the moment she's not clingy, I go, I'm gonna look like Aiden. She's gonna f me over. I don't mind being over when the relationship's over, but if I get over during a relationship, that hurts my business.
Duder donated $5.
Oh, no, that's not his business.
What are your thoughts on microdosing? They're all with the combination of Red Bull vodka.
I haven't touched alcohol in 3.5 months, and I swear to God that shit makes you look old. That shit makes you look ugly. Yeah, I don't with it.
Black person donated $5. So it's better to smash on the third week than first?
No!
And also you're talking about state of play.
No.
I noticed when I'm smiling and keeping a state of play, they end up telling me I play too much.
When you're challenged, that's what hot and cold is. That when you're too hot, let's say hot means not angry. Let's say it means giggly. Then you go cold, right? So like, Zherka, you play too much. You're a player. No, I'm not a player. Actually, you're a player, you're a and then that's funny and serious at the same time, right? And then it slowly turns to serious talk. It never goes doot doot. It's dude, I have state of play even when I'm breaking up with a girl. That's how useful it is, because I've never had a girl give me bad reviews or all that weird shit, because I leave like a lifeline. Like, you can always come back in my life if you're just maintain your hotness and be feminine, clingy. Don't, because if you're not clingy, I'm just gonna fucking disappear, right? Like, anyways, but not. I haven't. NoFap is going great, but now check it out. I'm a little sick. Check it out. Okay, Zherka, I love you now, but your content is unbearable. Then go watch clips of me with Claire in Jack Doherty's house. Because that's what it was before I was making $120,000 a month through date advice. Like, we're making money this year. We're not wasting an eight dragon year to hang out with Claire. Are you stupid? Like, what is wrong with you? All right, now check this out. The worst thing you can do is what Aiden just did. Do not give your network and status when you meet her. She has not earned it. Neon did this with Sam.
Skeeter_Duder donated $5. What steroids are best for changing your jaw structure?
I mean, Google, just go on Instagram and see most guys who are on steroids, they still don't have jaws. Like, you still have to have the genetics for a jawline. You know what I mean? It's like those guys who are on steroids but have bad bicep genetics. They have the worst biceps on gear. Like, you know? Like, go look at anyone who has a nice jawline. They had it before gear. You know what I mean? I can't think of any faces. I don't remember men's jawlines, but yeah, you either have the genetics to look masculine or you don't. Like, out of here. But I'll tell you this: getting leaner will always make your jaw look better, unless you're like, I'm thinking of some. What am I thinking of? Yeah, I think that's good advice. I think you could be less round on the face, and you need to be square for it. So suck your. Andrew Tate, yeah, Andrew Tate doesn't have a jawline, which is weird. He's on like TRT, right? But Zherka, why do you hate Muslims? I don't hate Muslims. I just get clipped when I'm angry because they say something hateful to me, and then I respond 10 times worse. So I have anger issues.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Black person donated $5.
Yo,
Also, round
wild.
face and chubbiness is a turn-off. How much do looks matter on a scale of 1 to 10, and why?
For getting laid, a 10 out of 10, but for maintaining a woman, maybe like 6. For example, when you work downtown, you'll find out that the businessmen who don't have good looks all have girlfriends in their apartments, and the good-looking chads only have one-night stands, but they can't get a bit back to the other side of the shitty part of town that they live in. So you live in an international city and you'll see how the game works. Like, it's either you've got that $1 million apartment and a bitch, or you don't, right? I want to address the dragon year first. So, not this on Gary or anything, but how did Aiden just lose all that money on a dragon year if he's a dragon? I'm starting to really not like this stuff. You know what I mean? Because at first I'm like, is the dragon year rolling around a little early that he's having these rappers on and he's got his energy early? But then when it's in full effect, or is it because it's an 8th karmic 8, meaning he's a bad guy? I don't know. I predict Aiden will be going to the top. That's how much he shakes hands. You can just see it in his eyes, like he needs to be up there. Like, I don't think he could take a break. I mean, he could take a money break, like gamble, but not a real break. Break for money. But yeah, dude, that's one thing that's pissing me off. I remember when Gary really pissed me off with numerology, where I said, I was talking about some stuff happened to me before the year started, And he said sometimes the energy is, because it's almost a few weeks away from a dragon year, the energy rolls off. And I'm like, that has got to be the biggest cop out I've ever heard in the. And I like numerology. I just don't like the zodiac stuff, right? I like the number stuff. The number stuff's pretty cool. Like, it hasn't damaged me. But now the scary thing is when I did my relatives that are unhappily married and they're all enemy signs, and I was like, whoa. So sometimes it's not an animal thing. It's like the numbers are. Oh, I think I leaked too much. Like, you can just find it. Enemy signs, enemy numbers. Damn, I just leaked it all. Yeah, there you go. Like, it's not that it's a dragon that it's powerful. The myth is powerful, but it's that it's a 5. The dragon's a 5, like me. Now it makes sense that it flies around and shit like that.
Life Path 5. Year of the Dog. Born February 25th, 1994. I feel stuck. Have a well-paying career but don't like it.
What?
Have a long-term relationship but unsure of her. What do you...
What, you're it, bro. You're born on the best-looking month, February. You're a 5, the best-looking number. And you're a dog, the best-looking features. Or, yeah, this. Or second best. That is wild, bro. That is wild that you don't like your life. You're such a bro. Like, you have everything I have. I'm a dog. I'm a 5. Which, by the way, I don't even buy into the numerology total count as much as I do. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. As much as people see a 3 in me, I'm a 5, bro. Like, bro, or if you're born on the 11th, you're an 11. Let's just call a spade a spade. The more I research this stuff, the more the day matters. Have you noticed that? Anyways, we're not doing this
Double
right now.
_7 donated $5. What are your tips for networking in high school? Do you recommend cold approaching girls?
Absolutely not. Dude, I'm telling you, my life didn't change until I networked on Discord channels. I'm not even joking with you. I remember joining Austin Show Discord channels to learn more about the internet world, and I would just join random VCs where they would watch sumo wrestling, and I would watch with them for hours to try and make friends.
Cow donated $5.
That's what I did in the beginning.
Zherka loves the streams. I'm 19. Life Path 7. I can't decide what to get rich with, either ecom dropship, day trade, or YouTube on philosophy/religion.
Religion, you're a 7.
Duncan Muslims donated $5. Zherka Wire Brothers Counseling on address 666 Little Seuss.
Why are you doing that? Don't do that on my channel, bro.
Adderall donated $5. November 27th, 1994. What is mine?
If I answered you in a way where I freaked out on a family member because I didn't like the numbers, but they don't believe in numbers. They just believe in a cheaper price. But I'm not going to talk about it because there's no point to talk about it, because then I just look like a Satanist. Like, that's why I'm not talking about it. But, yeah, that was a conversation. And I found out like a year later. Yeah, when I got swatted, I found out. So I was like, well, but, you know, what can you do when it's like a more agnostic brain? Anyways, all right, is she done? Is she going offline? Because, bro, I want to pinpoint some red pill behaviors that you guys need to learn, because you could have millions of dollars and could still humiliate you like this. If a girl is going to see her ex, or even if it's not an ex, whatever they're at, and she's lying to you and you have millions of dollars. Some guy commented, so Zherka, your theory, your whole date IQ is about status, network, and looks. Aiden has status, networks, and the looks aren't bad. Is your theory wrong? And I'm like, no, because that's not my theory. My theory is a fact, actually.
I'm viral.
It's that status has to draw respect. If you have 100,000 live viewers because you're a Minecraft player, then you're calling me Carson and Caterino's going to cheat on you. I've always maintained that. Look in my videos from years ago, that the status has to draw respect. It cannot just be clout.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Alright.
Spray donated $5. I'm a number 9 and got to buy a car on my way to a girl's house and got $100,000 from it. What does this mean, great master? I thought only 8s get rich.
9s are the worst human beings on earth. Literally the worst. That's why you were like, that there's so many billionaire 9s, like you don't even know. It throughout history. Not right now, but throughout history.
Only Valentino donated $8.88.
Okay, is she offline? Can we
Went
watch
to
the vlog?
Catholic confession yesterday for the first time in 10 years. Incredible. I feel forgiven, bro. Thank you.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Nignog donated $5. You watched the Putin interview? Wish Alex Jones said Earth was flat. My women is life path 6.
Really?
She is current state title pageant holder. Do the math. August 6, 1999, born at 6:59 a.m.
She seems good. A lot of 6s in that
DeWant donated
pageant.
$5.
That sounds like a whole.
Born on 22nd and LP is 33/6. Does it boost me to pure 33, and if so, what careers you think I should pursue?
No.
Wood rooster as well.
I don't give a about the animal that much. I just care about the number.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal.
Probably you're
Hitler
22.
was God's sword donated
What
$5.
the
Dean psyoped his fans into thinking he got you banned from America like Hess, some badass powerful Jew or some
No, he didn't. His fans know it's a fucking joke.
Spray donated
They're
$5.
stupid, but they're not that dumb.
Why are number 9s the worst?
Because they've seen the most, right? They're oldest
Nigga
stealing.
donated $5.
Like, they absorb all the
Zherka, don't be a Jew, be a Muslim. You will train yourself to have discipline and not do cocaine. I love you.
Muslims are just boring people, bro. Like, I don't think I can close my eyes. Besides Malcolm X, I don't think I've ever, I don't consider Muhammad Ali a Muslim. I don't think, Mike Tyson maybe for 10 seconds of his speech, but yeah, I got no Muslim heroes, bro. Right? Like, a Muslim could never do what Hitler did. I don't know what I mean by that. What's your take on Red Pill versus Christ Pill? Well, I'm Christ Pill, but I'm not an idiot. I know Red Pill beats that. I'm not saying it beats Christ. I'm saying your wife's a whore. Like, you're not gonna bring Christendom into her soul, bro. Like, she's a whore. Like, this is the Black Pill channel, man. So a lot of people are like, man, why you back up Myron if you're on Christ's side? I'm like, I've never believed in giving someone I've never believed in giving my chatters false hope. So for years, even when I was extremely low viewers, my chatters hated me because they were like, dude, do you ever talk about anything positive? Oh, dude, she's just so evil. She reminds me of everything I used to meet at nightclubs. And these harlots would do this to my boys. Like, they try and hang out with me when they had boyfriends. And they wouldn't even tell me they had boyfriend.
Journey, I donated $5. Zherka, you think you could fix Norway's retarded ass and teach him how to riz? If you do, I feel date IQ will go wild.
Yeah, I saw some clips where you guys tagged Norway, and you guys said he's like copying me. But the problem with Norway is he doesn't realize when he's being effective. Like, for example, when he keeps flirting with one girl and then going to the other, he doesn't make a note of when they're actually kind of jealous. That's when you want to strike up the convo. But he'll leave them jealous for like 10 minutes, wander off, and then their mood will, shift. Where I've never done that. I get them jealous, and then I go right back to her, and I go jealous. And then I spark interest in a direct way. Whereas he thinks the woman's just going to be at the energy he wants when he returns, which is so dumb. But if you watch Norway clips, as much as those girls don't want to fuck him, they ignore everyone in their room when he ignores one of them. It's terrifying how important dismissive game is. It's because I always lead with direct, so you're not in the friend zone, but I don't talk about the dismissive stuff because I don't want you guys to I don't want you did this to Jill, bro. Honestly, what I did to that girl because I was satanic, bro. Don't ever do that.
Zherka donated $5.
Bro, check this out.
What's your craziest confession?
My craziest confession is what I did to that girl. Because I'll tell you this, the scariest thing you can do is take a break from dating for a couple years, enter COVID, and then be like, all those girls I f***ed up in my past was because I'm a bad guy. Now that I've mastered being a bad guy and manipulating and all that, let's run the most manipulative psyop on this Jill girl. The worst thing I've ever done. And you guys saw, I got banned off the internet, I lost all my money at rock bottom. God raped me. I don't know if it was God. I know it was God. Like, God raped me after I destroyed that girl's mind. Yeah. And then I
Nignog donated $5.
went to Christ and made that
Fag
comeback.
my pageant women as a virgin until we had sex. I'm 24, she is 20. We
Okay.
follow the Torah, we are Masonic Hebrews. Your prediction is confirmed, dog shit. I want every penny, my $5 back. Don't you think?
Okay, she was a virgin, bro. Yeah. Okay, she's like, okay, we have some time before Demi turns it off so we can watch the VOD. Because I want you guys to understand what high-level female manipulation looked like. Because even when I was watching the Demi thing, for a few seconds, she charmed me. That's how evil that bitch is. Like, I saw through all the bullshit, and I still enjoyed it a bit. You know?
DeWant donated $8.88. Born on 22nd 33/6 LP. Any advice or career paths that would be optimal?
Build like an architect if you've got the brains for it. Build. If I were you, I'd do business. Like a 22 that's manic. By the way, I'm the opposite of Gary. I don't really believe in life path number. For most cases, the day you're born is more of a powerful number, if that makes sense. Like, let's be honest, dude. As much as Zherka sounds like a 3, I'm a 23. Like, I'm literally the perfect 5. The most well-traveled, the most outgoing, the most optimistic, the most...
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Unless we're talking about
donated
politics.
$5. John, I've been working on my Trinity and I asked my crush out with State of Play. She said might have time Saturday, but Saturday came and she still wasn't sure if she could.
Are you
yet.
stupid?
I left her on read and dismissed her.
Are you stupid?
Do I totally forget this sharp?
Are you stupid? And maybe he's always a no, you idiot. That's like the first thing I talk about in the course, you sir. That is so dumb, bro. You literally, you need to show her social proof with other women immediately, and it cannot be in her face. She's just got to find out. And it's got to be, like, you should have done what I do. Where, hey, maybe, John, we'll meet on Saturday at 8 p.m. Just text me, John. Text me that day so see if I can do it. And then what I do is, I post on social media me at a bar with a bunch of girls. And she goes, why didn't you text me? Even though she didn't want to come out with me, I could feel the energy when we were at work. She still wonders, wait, what I thought we were going to do. Because even if they don't want you, they need you to choose them. This is like basic beginner stuff, man. And you really your shit up. Bro, have you not seen my pickups? When a girl gives me maybe, I go, maybe, what do you mean maybe? I'm better than you. And then they laugh. And I check them quick. Like, what the... You said you have a bit of status and network. That means you're better than her, bro.